Good morning. Welcome to Upper Body Monday. Right, let's find ourselves a space and get ourselves started. We're just going to start by jogging gently on the spot. That's it. Just making a start, moving, going from being still, having momentum. Essentially from being asleep to awake. Starting to just get those things moving all around the body. Movement makes everything work. That's it. Nicely done. In some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Yeah, let's start getting those big joints moving. Yeah, that's the nerve your fluid flowing. Okay. And back into jogging gently on the spot. Okay, nicely done. We'll kick those out. Right, this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically targeting our delts, specifically our medial delts, those muscles going across the tops of our shoulders. Morning, Luana. We've just gone through the warm-up, so if you want to warm up as I go. Good to hear you. Yeah, just have yourself a bit of a warm-up as we go through the exercise, what we're doing today. So we're just going to be working directly on our shoulders, the medial delts. That's the muscle going across the top of the shoulders and allow us to raise our arm directly to the side. The other muscle we're going to work on is our rear delt, that small muscle at the back of our shoulders that helps us pull our arm backwards. That's it, the plan for today. So we'll need a couple of weights or something for resistance. I'm going to start off with some old classics, the standing lateral raises. So for here, just keep your feet nicely grounded on the ground, roughly about shoulder width apart. And then we're going to bring our arms up to the side, up to shoulder height, slowly bring them back down to the sides. As always, keep your thumb lower than your little finger, so we're engaging the shoulders and not the biceps on this. From there, we're going to bring our arms around to the front of our body and go into upright rows. So keeping the weights as close to the body as we can, raise them up until our elbows are shoulder height, and slowly bring them back down the body. Again, you'll see the weights stay very close to my body as I do that. All the way up, all the way down. After we've done that, we're going to go into some shoulder presses. Just going to move out of the way so I don't hit the ceiling. So with your palms facing forward, we're going to drive our arms up to the ceiling and then slowly bring them back down to shoulder height. So again, we're keeping the weights in line with our body. We'll do that, so driving them all the way up, all the way back down. And we're going to do the same motion again, but we're going to twist our hands so our palms are facing one another. So going into what's known as a neutral grip. And from this, again, drive our arms all the way up to the ceiling and bring them all the way back down. Again, still keeping them in line with our body throughout that movement. And then finally, into our bent over position, so I can keep that back nice and straight. Arms become levers. And we're going to raise our arms up to the side by squeezing our rear delts. As soon as we feel our shoulder blades start to move, we stop. That's when we engage more rear muscles and then bring them back down. So from the side, again, it's just bringing them straight out to the side. Okay, any questions? Hopefully you had a great weekend and you're ready for an absolutely fantastic week ahead. Starting with our first set, we're going to do usual 10, 10, 12 and 15 reps, starting with standing lateral raises. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, switching from there into our upright rows. So weights in front of us, bring our elbows up to shoulder height. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, up to shoulder press, so palms facing forwards. And we'll drive these up to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, turn the palms so they're facing one another. And again, going straight up to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Into our bent over position. As we shift our focus to our rear delts and go to rear delt flies. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the weight's down. Have a break. Have a drink. I'll pop the timer on. Oh, it's going to be a warm day. I can feel it already. How was that? Hopefully that was okay. Do shout up if there's any kind of questions or anything that feels like it's just feels different, or that you just want to confirm, for example, how it might want to feel. Because again, this is where we can try and change and alter and just tweak things sometimes. Because sometimes you can get the motion generally right, but it's just not quite feeling right. You've probably heard that from Jason a few times when he's been on. We usually tweak and manipulate and shift focus in different ways, just to make sure we get the best out of what we can for today. There's always no time like the present. The best time ever to make a change and get things done. As much as most people may not necessarily like change, change is inevitable, so it's always a good thing to do. You can always just take control of it for yourself. Speaking of which, it's time for set number 2. We're going to grab hold of some weights again. Move back into our standing lateral raises. So really get your mind to focus on those muscles on the tops of your shoulders. So as your arms are raising, really focus on squeezing those medial delts. If you can fire up some more of those muscle fibers. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring the weights around the front of our body, but still keeping our focus in our shoulders. So the same again, really squeeze those to raise your arms. So your elbows come up to shoulder height. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, bring our arms up to our shoulders, palms facing forwards as we go to shoulder press. Still focusing on those medial delts. Let's see if you can squeeze them that little bit more as you get your arms right to the top of the ceiling. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Then palms to face one another. Palms are going to our neutral grip. Shoulder presses. Still driving them to the ceiling, still squeezing those delts. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Going back into our bent over position, ready for rear delt flies. So shifting our focus from the tops of our shoulders to the backs of our shoulders. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up. Put the waist down. Have a break. Grab a drink. I should get that on a button, really. Make life so much quicker. Like a soundbite. I was thinking this morning when I was looking at what exercise we're going to do, that I might push the exercises up and actually increase my weights. But as I've just done those first 2 sets, my arms are still aching from the inoculations. And it sounds ridiculous because it was days ago, but they are still aching. It's like, okay, not going to do that. So sometimes you just have to listen to your body, and that's one of the reasons why going light on the first few sets is so important, because it gives you that opportunity then to tweak and change and alter depending on exactly what's happening on the day, in the moment. So it's like last week I might have been fine with, before I had the inoculations, to go heavier. And in fact, on my back day, I was like doing single arm rows with 45 kilos. But this morning, my shoulders are saying 5 kilos are enough. Speaking of this morning, better get back on with set number 3. I'm going to move, thinking about the timing of these things. So the speed that we put behind this, the tempo. So again, fast on the way up, slow and controlled on the way down. We use that gravity as our friend, fighting against us, but in a playful manner. And we'll start these standing lateral raises in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and from there, bring your arms around the front as we go into upright rows. So elbows at shoulder height, still using that gravity though. Fast on the way up, slow and controlled on the way back down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, bring up to our shoulders, palms facing folders, forwards. We go into shoulder press. Still using that gravity. Fast on the way up, slow and controlled on the way down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Turn our palms to face one another. As we go for a neutral grip of shoulder press. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, bending over into our rear delt flies. So again, keeping that back nice and straight and protected. Still going fast on the way up and slow on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. On the way to town, have a break, gonna have a drink. Pop the timer on. Wow, we're doing really well with time. Is that I only did 10 that time? That would explain why we've done really good time. I'm thinking we squeeze another set in actually. So do another set of 12. Yeah, we've got the time for it. We've got the energy and the power. Unless anyone disagrees, I think we'll go with that. In which case, motion carried. We're going to go for an extra set. We'll do an extra set of 12. Although I don't think I'm going to increase. And I am definitely not going to increase the weights. They're still feeling a little bit. Yeah, definitely feeling a little bit not nice. My shoulders. Mine's on fault for inoculations, but yeah, you got to. If you want to do the big adventures and we'll go to some interesting places, you've got to get yourself prepared and ready for it. There's always some form of pain in everything we do. Choose your pain, as they say. Right. However, this doesn't have to be painful, it just has to be enjoyable. We'll go for set number 4. Again, we'll stick with another set of 12 this time, starting with our standing lateral raises. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Bring the weights in front of us. We'll go for upright rows. Bring our elbows up to shoulder height again. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, hands up to our shoulders. We'll go for our overhead press. Palms facing forward. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, arms facing one another. Again, drive your arms to the ceiling. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Back down into our bent over position. Ready for our rear delt flies. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Standing up straight. Have a break. Grab a drink. Ooh. Nicely done. Just on that bent over position, some things I find really useful. So get your feet slightly grounded into the ground, slightly bend your knees so that you can take care of any balance. And as you kind of bend at your hips, so you pull yourself forwards as far down as you can. What you might find is your back starts to arch round. If you do find that, just almost like push your backside in, pull your stomach down, but pull your shoulders back. So you end up in that nice straight back position. And that way, just kind of bring it up, your core's all engaged, you really protect that back. While we're doing things lightweight here, it's a good habit to get into because obviously protects your back from injury from any time you're lifting anything, whether we're doing rear delt flies, deadlifts, or even just pulling things out and about from around the house or even at work. Speaking of doing things, I better get on with set number 5. Lost count for a second. That's not unusual. 15 reps, starting with our standing lateral raises. So bring it all together. Make this the best set you can. Start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, bring your arms around the front. As we go to upright rows, the elbows to shoulder height. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Hands up to your shoulders as we go into our shoulder press. Arms facing forwards. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Arms facing one another. Let's do neutral grip shoulder press. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, bring ourselves back into that bent over position, ready for our rear delt flies. Remember, get your core fully engaged throughout this. Really protect your back. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink. That is the end of another upper body session of the week this week. And we're back again on Wednesday for Core Wednesday, Upper Body Thursday, Lower Body Friday. And as always, have an absolutely super day ahead. So catch you later. Have fun.